Oh yeah, here we go. Let's see what we got here, folks. It is Tuesday, obviously. And we are going to talk about some gear. So let me get my other TV going here so I can get a secondary screen. Oh yes. So my studio setup that has been pretty much this way for the last 4 or 5 months, maybe 4 months. Maybe since January. I'm not sure. I have a 55-inch TV hanging from the ceiling, about 5 feet off the ground or so, maybe 4.5 feet off the ground. Someone's at the front door. And I have a 27-inch computer monitor here in front of me. So I got basically this vertical thing going on, which I need to do a studio tour pretty soon. I haven't moved things around in quite a while. So things are pretty much settled in. I got a couch behind me, got a drum kit over here, got a guitar rack full of Kiesel guitars, and I have another guitar rack back there with some Reverends and some other odds and ends stuff. So yeah, I got an Arturia keyboard in front of me so I can lay down some quick keys or maybe bang out a melody for a singer that can't decide what harmony they want to sing. It happens all the time, really. And so yeah. What am I doing here? I'm going to turn up the Tone Master Pro. Let me get my app situated here. Hey, Joe's coming here. Come on, Joe.
I think Pruitt left his water bottle up here.
Uh-oh.
I didn't want to interrupt you.
Everyone say hi to the Stevens.
Are you live right now?
Yeah, we're live,
Oh,
man.
but not on Instagram, right?
No, this is YouTube.
Hey, YouTube. What's up?
Probably the coolest drummer, singer, dude in the world.
I'm here, too.
And his awesome wife.
I don't know if I'm
I don't remember seeing a water bottle up
It's like
here.
this big and green.
Listen, when y'all have kids, just strap their water bottles to them.
That's right. I don't think Pruitt came up with a water
Alright,
bottle.
well, at least
Okay.
I got to see your studio.
Sorry to
Looks
crash the
great.
party.
It's all good.
I love it.
Wiggly wow, wiggly wow.
Alright, love you.
See ya. Love you too.
Green water bottle, let us know.
We'll find it somewhere, maybe. Possibly. I'm not even sure. Not even sure at this point. So yeah, that was some very long standing friends we've known for 20 plus years. Got kids, got the whole thing. But I was like, get out of my house. I gotta go live. And then after this live stream, I gotta watch some basketball because my girl Cece, Caitlin Clark, she's gonna throw out some bangers on the court. So with the Tone Master Pro, we have this cool app we can download for your mobile device with an iPad. Someone's going through the front door again. Yes, sir. So if you're new to the channel, let's introduce myself here. I am Doctor McFarland, a.k.a. Nathan McFarland. Really, a.k.a. Doctor McFarland. And I get surgical... What am I doing here? I'm an audio surgeon. I get surgical with audio, and also I heal people with sweet rock and roll. There have been a few healings in the last few years, so doing the Lord's work here. And I do like Reverend guitars. They are very nice. This one in particular is the Air Sonic. It has a nice belly cut. What did I just touch? It has a nice arm bevel right here so it doesn't bite into your arm when you're trying to play. Unlike other guitars, maybe the Tele style guitars that have a very sharp point on the body, and I'm not a huge fan of that. So these do come in different colors. I wouldn't mind a gunmetal gray, whatever they have out there with a rosewood fretboard. That'd be kind of nice. And maybe eventually, when the frets get really, really, really bad, I will redo the frets with stainless steel frets, and then this will be a guitar arsenal armada, if you will. It'll be really good. So I do have my own topics that I can talk about, but the point of this whole live stream is for you to come on and ask your questions, whether that's about any amp modeling stuff, maybe just recording in general, maybe about guitars in general, or I can't say general for some reason. I was born in Alabama, so excuse me. Maybe you want to ask a question about pedals or cables or pedal boards, or hey, what kind of audio interface do you use? Or what kind of microphone am I talking to right now? I mean, just all kinds of stuff. So, y'all come on in. Let me know your name, where you're from, and what kind of question that you have for me tonight. I will be going for about an hour, which at this point is going to be another 54 minutes or so. And, yeah, we're going to do that. How do I switch things on here? Oh, yes. So what's really cool is I could have the ToneMaster Pro totally somewhere else, maybe all along this wall over here. I could have it behind me over by the couch. I could have it on a desk somewhere. I could have it in a rack on a pull-out tray, whatever I want to do. And then from there, I can just use the app to control things, dial in different sounds. I can, like right now, I'm touching this switch and it's changing between two different amplifiers. So right now it should be the 62 Princeton. Kind of a clean little thing. Joe Stevens is still here, guys, but he's actually in the chat. Yes, I am the audio surgeon, so. Hopefully Carrie is driving and you're not trying to drive and talk at the same time. Unless Carrie is the one commenting, then that's fine. So some cool things about Reverend guitars, and then we'll get to Fractal a little bit later. So every Reverend guitar that has a trim system comes with this very, very nice Wilkinson trim right here. Very smooth. The arm is great. It has a little bit of elevation off of the body, so you can pull it back and also push it down, which is awesome. And this thing is coming out. What's going on with there? It does that sometimes. Sometimes it wants to work its way out. I don't know why. I haven't noticed that on other guitars, but it's fine. It's not hurting anything. It's just a Allen key adjustment. All right, this has Nuevo 90 pickups on this particular Airsonic model. And what that means is it's a P90 style pickup, but in a humbucker shape and form. And also you get zero hum from this kind of pickup. So it's very cool. It's a little different than your normal humbucker. And also a little different than your normal P90, which is also different from your normal single coil pickup. So they're just all different sounds altogether. So, okay. This is the bridge pickup. Let me do a little something here. I'm going to foot switch assign, and I'm going to turn off the delay here. Color inactive is going to be dim. That's right. Okay, now we've turned that off. Great. I think I need the tune real fast, but let me just keep talking about still in your driveway. My gosh. Okay, so we have a volume knob here. Okay, a normal volume knob, just run-of-the-mill volume. But then we have a low pass tone knob. Okay. So it is cutting the highs as you turn it down. Okay. But this one right here, which sometimes on other models is on a different part of the guitar. But this knob here is a bass contour. And what that does is it actually acts as a high pass filter or a low cut knob or filter. So as you roll it back, you're actually thinning the sound out a little bit. Okay, you hear that bass kind of roaring in there at the tail end of the sweep. Okay, so that's the full sound of the guitar right there. Then as I roll it back, it thins it out. Now, I have not really compared these Nuevo 90 pickups to an actual Tele type guitar, which I have one. I have a Kiesel option, which has really nice Seymour Duncan pickups in it. So that would be the guitar that I would use to shoot out different pickups with, especially in the Telecaster style or vein of guitar tones. So but what's really cool about all these options here is if you're recording a part and you're like, man, I need it to be just a little bit thinner, but I don't want to reach over to the amp and like turn down the bass or whatever, then you can just do it all from the guitar. And now you're essentially getting multiple guitar sounds without having to switch guitars back and forth. So really any kind of reverend you can invest in, I really believe is investing. They're just really great instruments. They have great neck. This is not too thin, not too thick. It's just a good medium. I'm not really sure about the shape, but it's probably a D or C shape, something like that. And just feels really good. The frets are nice and well dressed. And all the electronics are nice and stable. And also it has this cool little hole. It has a hole in the body, which you can see right through it. It's kind of crazy. So, okay, if I go to the middle position, now I have both pickups on. Yes, I need the tune. I know. I need to do it. Can I tune from the app? I don't think I can. No, you can't. All right. I'm going to hold the switch over here. It'd be cool if the app actually showed the tuner on there. That'd be really neat, but it doesn't. So let me tune real fast. Okay. All right, we are now in tune, and the world is right. Yeah, I love this tremolo. It just feels so good. Now, believe it or not, the month of July, and maybe going into April, August, I will be reviewing all the guitars I currently have in my arsenal, which is Kiesel, Reverend, and Eastman. I don't have any Fenders. I don't have any Gibsons. I do have an Epiphone Sheraton that I've had for like 24 years. And what else do I have? I have a Yamaha bass, which is really nice. So yeah, I have multiple Eastman instruments, some electric, some acoustic. Multiple Kiesels, and also multiple Reverends. So if you're interested in any of these instruments and you have questions about, hey, what kind of Reverend guitar would I want to get for this kind of sound or whatever, then just ask away or leave a comment in any of my videos and I can be gathering information and questions, so that way when I do make my Reverend videos or any other guitar type video, I will be equipped with the information that you need to know about whatever instrument that you think about buying for. So anyway. Okay, that's a cool sound, but what if I thinned it out? Just makes it nice and sparkly. Okay, going back to the full bass contour, and this is the neck position. Okay, and we can thin it out. Okay, that all sounds very nice. We'll bring the bass contour back up. All right, let's talk about Fractal real fast. I have basically had all the Fractal units at this point. I've had the XFX3, the FM9 twice, and the FM3 twice. Don't ask. I don't know why. I only had the XFX rack unit once though, so that's probably good, right? What I like about the units is it literally can do everything, which is good because you're really not limited on what you can add into a preset, or maybe you want the foot switch to be a certain thing. You can just make it whatever you want it to be. You can create custom foot switch layouts and then switch between them, which is also very cool. The FC12 foot switch that I was using with the XFX3 rack unit is really the best I've ever used. It's just really, really good. Now the foot switches on the Toemaster Pro are also very good, but they are not as easily customizable as far as what they can do. And that's really the beauty with Fractal is if you want to buy something that literally can do anything you want at any given time, then buy a Fractal and be done with it. Don't even worry about Headrush or Toemaster Pros or Helixes or Quad Cortex, Kempers, anything else. Just buy a Fractal and just know that I literally have everything I would ever want in a unit, essentially. Okay. The reason why I originally got the FM3 was, and this was pre-gapless switching, by the way. That was recently added, I think back in like April or so. Unfortunately, I sold it just before that was added, so I never really got to try it on the FM3. I probably should have kept it a little bit longer, but it's just one of those things where I just needed money and it wasn't worth it for me to keep it. So, but the FM3, even though it has foot switch limitations, if you pair it with the FC12, wow, you can literally do anything at that point because you don't need multiple amp blocks because you can now do gapless switching between four different amp channels within a preset. There's also multiple drive channels within a preset, and there is only one reverb that you can add, but there's ways to work around that if you needed more ambient, ethereal type stuff in a preset. And really, I mean, now that they have gapless switching between presets, it kind of almost doesn't even matter how many reverbs you want to add, because in preset A, you could just have your run-of-the-mill spring reverb and then go to a totally different preset. Maybe it has the same amp and the same drive, but a different reverb sound now. And now you've got this big ambient ethereal type thing going on. And then you can just switch back and forth between any number of presets you want and not have to worry about scenes, which the scenes do add an extra layer of customizability and just convenience, not having to switch between presets. But honestly, once they've added the gapless switching to all the Fractal units, it's really hands down probably the best you can buy. Now, with that said, the user interface is not as convenient as a touchscreen, which is what you get on a Quad Cortex, a Headrush, and a ToneMaster Pro. So you got to really think about that. And it also doesn't have a mobile device. Maybe not yet, maybe not ever. I'm not sure if it has Bluetooth in it or not. Which if it doesn't, then you're never going to get any kind of app through that. Yes, that's right, Aaron. No more Fractal. Right now I have I'm plugged into the ToneMaster Pro. And this is the new 62 custom 62 Princeton. The Princeton combo thing right there. So Luigra is in the house. What's up, man? Dominican Republic. So I almost thought about playing through my Helix tonight, but I already had the ToneMaster Pro hooked up. And I really do like having some kind of phone app. I also have an iPad I could install the app on and just have it sitting here on my desk. So I don't have to have the unit right in front of me or push the switches with my hand or with my foot. Obviously, you want to do a foot switch with your foot. But yeah, just grab your mobile device or iPad and start tweaking whatever you want and not have to worry about... I mean, you can hook up a cable to your computer and have the Pro Control app open on your computer screen, which is another option as well. But it's just so fun. It's very fun. It's very fun and easy to just use the app and do that kind of stuff. So once again, we got the Reverend Air Sonic, which is very nice. I like this guitar a lot. Going back to Fractal, yeah, it doesn't have touchscreen. So you really, once you learn where to push the buttons to get to all the different pages and the different edit modes and all that stuff, it's really pretty easy to use. It's really not any harder to learn than a Helix to me. I mean, spend like a day or two with it and you're good to go. Now, if you're a guy that carries your laptop around all the time and you just want to plug it into your computer and edit everything on the computer, that's equally just as good. And honestly, once you've made a few presets that work for you, whether in a recording situation or, yes, Aaron, I do see that. We'll look at the rotary here. Yeah, make a few presets that work for the studio or for the stage. Even if you have like a 40 song set list, I mean, it should be very easy to organize because Fractal does have set list mode, so you can put everything in a set list. And now that you have gapless switching, you can literally go from any preset you want with zero gap, and it's just all seamless and it's just beautiful. So, speaking of gapless switching, the ToneMaster Pro is also completely seamless, completely gapless. I can switch between any preset and I have no dips or anything there. So, all right, let's go over to the rotary sound here. So this is a rotary speaker 147. Okay, obviously it sounds pretty slow right now. Let's put it on the fast mode and let me bring down the level. What's on this other page here? We have a ramp, which tells it how fast it ramps up. So let me go back here. What's very neat about the rotary in the Toemaster Pro, really, I guess with anything, is you technically don't have to have an amp in the circuit here. You can just bypass it all. Let me bypass this. So. Okay, the volume went down, but I can go back. I can bring up the level here. And we have a drive on here. Okay, let's switch this out with a different rotary. Let's go replace, and we're going to go with a rotary speaker 122. Okay, so now we got this one. Especially sounds the same as the other one. Oh, I see. Michael, this is for you, buddy. The rotary guy. Okay, let's go with the faster sound. I'll bring the level down. I'll bring the amp back in. I can't even play. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm in E. Now, I would prefer to have a mix level on here, so it's not so wet all the time. Maybe I'll bring the ramp up, see what that does. And I can assign the, for instance, let me show you this. Foot switch assign plus a parameter change. And we're going to do the speed. Select activated value is going to be fast. Okay, then inactive is going to be slow. Okay, there we go. All right, so if I have it inactive, it's going to be slow. And here it speed up. Yeah, I mean it's a sound. It's definitely a sound. I'm not sure how picky you are, Michael, about your rotary effects, but I mean that would honestly the only thing I would change is just having a wet dry option, like a mix knob on there, because sometimes I don't want it that wet. Oh, yes. Oh, let's check the comments here. Nice strat, too. It's not a strat. Randy Upchurch is in the house. What's up, man? We are well. We are hot here in Nashville, that's for sure. Tone searchers. There you go. What kind of guitar do you have in that picture? Looks like an acoustic, maybe. Maybe a Tele. I'm not sure. I use rotary for Cream, Clapton Badge, and Pink Floyd. Us and Them and related sounds. Yeah. It's a piano. Yeah, sorry, I couldn't see. Yeah, that's a good point. So I'm going to go to instrument here and go to parallelogram. And let's move some of these blocks after all this. Yeah. Let's do it this way. Okay, we're going to have the rotary on one side. If you can see that. See, there's a rotary on one side, but dry on the other. So now we get a dry and a wet. I like well, my guitar gently weeps. That's pretty cool. There is a mix thing on here, so you got level A and level B, and you can also pan it. So I'm not coming out stereo on this thing tonight, which I can. I can do that real fast. Or can I? Oh, I can. I can do it. Let me grab a cable here. Let me go stereo for you guys, so you can hear it in all its lusciousness. Okay. Grabbing a cable, plugging it in. All right, so I'm going, what am I doing here? Yes, I hear you buzzing. Weird, I'm getting a buzz. But why? Mixer. Oh, that's an effect sand. Yeah, I'm using the ToneMaster Pro, Michael. It's the ToneMaster Pro. All right, so I'm not sure. Let me do this. Let me pan. See what that's doing. Well, my Tac-O-Bout Gear Livestream. Yes, sir. Wow, what's happening here? Get out. Did the app freeze? Save. Get out of here. Weird. Okay, there we go. Let me kick in a little boost, a little green JRC. Okay, it is what it is. I'm not liking the stereo thing. I'm not sure what's going on. I've panned it there. All right. Anyway, still getting a buzz. Why am I getting a buzz? Why is this channel getting... Why am I getting a buzz out of this one? That doesn't make any sense. Try something real fast. Weird. Got a lot of reverb on my voice. Reverb, 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 reverb. No idea why I'm getting a buzz, but anyway, we'll deal with it later. What's happening now? Oh, these are... Should use the desktop editor so we can see the screen. Yeah, I don't have it plugged in. That's why I'm just using the I'm using the phone app. Just using the phone app. You don't need to see the screen though. Screens are overrated. And plus, this is the cable I have right here. It's not going to be long enough. It's not going to be long enough. Oh. You guys making me like totally rearrange everything. All right, hold on. Hold on. Okay, fine. There you go. Where's my ToneMaster Pro? Where is it? Anyway, enough about me. Let's ask some questions here, shall we? Ask them questions. Maybe it's under the Fender. Do I not have the app on my... I don't know what's going on. I thought that I had the app on here. Oh, I hear fireworks. It's called Pro Control. Gosh, I have to go download it. Ah, it's stupid. I'm downloading it just for you guys. So you can see everything I'm doing. And nothing that I'm not. So I'm going to Fender.com. I'll even show you this. How about that? Whoa. So Fender Tone Master Pro. And we'll go here. And we'll go to downloads. And we'll go to Pro Control Software June. Yeah, we'll do that one. So Michael, what kind of do you play in a band, or what do you do? What do you do? I will do the vibrotone next. How about that? Let's replace this with the vibrotone. Oh, yes. Okay, still downloading. That sounds good. Let me move it off of the parallel status. Let's put my dirt after that. All right, I am installing Pro Control. Oh, you can see my drum kit right there. It's my F note drums. I know, it's pretty cool. Let's see. Anthony Wall, what's up, man? Yes, I want to open. Ooh, there we are. All right, now you can see everything that I can see. Maybe. Yeah. Come down here on the bottom. All right, so vibrotone. See, I really wish I want to be able to click like in this area and just turn off the pedal. Otherwise, what you have to do is you gotta just click on the general pedal location and then you have to turn it off here, which is, I think is dumb. That's one thing I like about the head rush a little bit better is, and I can plug into the head rush here and you can hear a rotary thing on that as well. So I'll probably do that here in a second. See, but like doing that little dance, I just don't like that. All right, I'm actually going to do that. Let's go to save as a new rig. I'll just call this something. All right, something. Sorry, folks. I literally just pulled up the Pro Control, and now I'm switching options here. Okay. All right. Grabbing cables. Ooh, hello, sorry. let's go to clean. And let's add in our, gosh. You're really making me work tonight, folks. You are making me work. Okay. Let's do this thing. Let's do the split gear. Oh, you can see that. Cool. All right, we're going to go to, let's go to Vibe. There is a rotary here. So we have all these different kind of presets here. So let's do a 122. I want to put this one before the amp in the dirt. But notice that we have a mix knob on here, which I really like. So. And we can we make it slow. All right, there you go. There's that. Let's do the same kind of deal here. Let's go to, see, the vibe is really a vibrato. We don't have the vibe like we do on this, on the other unit, which is fine. But an air vibrato is kind of cool. Let's just try it out. Moving this over. Okay. So this is a true vibrato, where it's a pitch effect. Yeah, that's not gonna be what you want. Let's check the comments here. Checking comments. This is the Air Sonic, because it has the big hole in it. See that? It's got a big hole. I hadn't tried the double agent, but it's basically a double agent. All it is just a humbucker and a P90. But this one has the Nuevo 90. So it's a P90 sound with a humbucker size kind of deal and no hum. Starting a band, projects of Beatles, Paul, John, solo songs, and need a lot of sounds, amps, effects available. I mean, honestly, the Helix can do all that for you, for sure. The rotary effect goes first? Sure. On Quad Cortex, I believe if you put the modulation before the amp, then the sound is mono. That doesn't matter. Some effects like phase and flange I like before my dirt, but then like chorus and rotary, I guess, is fine. So let's put these after the amp here. You can put modulations effects before or after anything. Anything else, Michael, that you have? Michael has the right prescription. That's right. He's come to the audio surgeon. See that? You can't see it because my shirt's in the way. Audio surgeon, because I'm the doctor or something. Do you know if the MX5 is getting an update in the near future? I have no idea. But what I said to someone the other night when I did my headrush live stream is, this is the size right here that, I mean, it's kind of the good middle ground between the big pedal board and the small gig board, because it gives you one extra switch, which is actually a bank A and B, so you can bank up and down. So it essentially gives you 10 switches in all if you use between both banks. And then, And then it doesn't have an IEC power supply on the back, which I was really bummed about when I first got it in the mail. I was really hoping it would have an IEC power cable, but it doesn't. It has a wall wart, and I'm bummed about that. But the tones are amazing. But honestly, I mean, what would you want out of an MX5 update other than just like Bluetooth and Wi-Fi? I mean, maybe that's the only thing they would really add. Maybe they would give you more blocks. They would give you 14 blocks instead of 11. But then you're trying to cram 14 blocks on that little bitty screen. It's just, I don't know. I don't know if it works. The audio surgeon. I'm a surgeon. I agree about the size is perfect, but missing the pedal is a big thing for me personally. I know you can purchase a pedal, but I'm very minimalistic. Yeah, I can see how you would want it to be all in one unit. My friend David actually uses a gig board and the headrush expression pedal on his own custom pedal board that he made. So maybe putting them both on a pedal board would be great. Curtis. I sold the Fractal. That's what happened. The Fractal's not going anywhere. It didn't burn down or anything. I no longer have an XFX3. I no longer have an FM9 or an FM3. I've gotten rid of all of them, and I did like the tones a lot, but I'm very spoiled with my touch screens and my ease of use, and this is literally all I do. I don't play in a band anymore. I play at church a few times a month, and now I'm playing more drums at church than guitar because our drummer left. Whatever that situation was. So I'm now the resident drummer at my church. So I'm not going to be playing guitar as much, and therefore I got amps in plugins I can use. I have a Headrush, I have a Tonemaster Pro, I have a Helix, which I am trying to sell, and I still have a Kemper, which I need to sell. I just never touch my Kemper. I just never touch it, so it stays in the attic. So yeah, we got that. We have a little we got a little overdrive. Let's go slow. Ooh. The only thing I'd like for the update is an extra block. Just one extra block, that's all. Go from 11 to 12, right? A better EQ, like a 10 or a 7 band, and a compressor. Thanks for listening, though. Keep doing your thing. I think the compressors we have are fine. What they need to add is a mix knob on the compression. If they did that, I'll be perfectly fine. Because right now, essentially, what is this one? Let me change this out here. Go to compressor. If they, let's say we did a gray comp, which is what you already have on your MX5. If they had this, but with a blend knob or a mix knob, then I could squash the tone, but then back it off with the blend and still get a little bit of dynamics in my playing, but have this squishy kind of feel in the background. Honestly, I mean, that's really all you need for a compressor. It's just a good blend knob. And you can literally do anything else you want on the back end. I mean, maybe add a treble knob to to a model, because I think the Boss compressor allows you to add treble back. Because sometimes when you compress something, it can roll off the high end a little bit, maybe. So. That's what I like to call guitar is on fire kind of sound. Cool. I like it. Oh, we've been going for almost an hour, folks. All right, you keep chatting it up. I want my 3.0. Oh, your quad cortex. Yeah, that's right. What is going to be in that, Aaron? I know they kind of give away, they kind of share some things in emails and stuff sometimes. But maybe they hadn't fully let the cat out of the bag. Yeah, mix knob on everything. Just put it literally on everything. That's what I want. And also having a gain reduction meter on the screen, just like down here below on the bottom half of the screen for your compression, so you can see how much compression you're getting instead of trying to use your ear all the time. That'd be solid. That would be so solid right there. Sounds like the real deal. You know it, man. This is Corey, a Headrush user, is coming to Nashville Monday through Wednesday and recording with Chemo. Yeah, I think it's Chemo. He's the second guitar player in Alabama. The first guitar player is Jason Rawler, and he has some Headrush rigs on the Headrush website under his artist pack. I also have a Headrush artist pack because I'm a Headrush artist. If you didn't know, I'm special like that. I've been like that for years. And so anyway, the producer, Kimmo, who's the second guitar player in Alabama, he is just using Headrush for literally all the guitar tracks. And that's what they use live for Alabama, like big time, not big wig, just big time, classic country. They use Headrush for everything. And he's like, yeah, we're just going to use it for all the recording for guitar, probably also for bass. And, you can do anything you want with a Headrush, and it sounds great. You put it in a mix, and you can't tell me that doesn't sound like a tube amp. So, there you go, man. The proof is in the pudding. Too much rock. You're in Tennessee. Well, if you try and dig a ditch, Aaron, in Tennessee, you will hit a lot of rock. That's for sure. I think that's what you meant. I don't think that's what you meant. Vocal Auto-Tune plugin support, SLO. That's right. All right, it's enough of the rotary. Let's go to one other effect. Let's go to let's see. There's a panner. There's a tube tremolo, which you can't really control the volume of, so I'm not a fan of that one. How about just regular? See, if you look at that. So I think that's the same kind of vibrato that's on the Toastmaster Pro right there. Possibly. Slow this down. Wow. Why is this so low? Mike. Sorry, I've gone from Head Rush to Toastmaster Pro and back and whatever. I literally just said that. Sorry. When you play live, what's your standard equipment? Do you use 4-cable method or Head Rush to PA? Maybe just guitar to amp and a foot switch? Nope. I just go Head Rush or Toastmaster Pro or Helix or Fractal or Kemper or what else do I have? That's about it. I just go straight to the PA. I don't use any external amps on stage. I just play at church. So we have a silent stage essentially. I just throw on some headphones. I just wear these headphones at church. I don't use in-ear monitors, which I probably should. I need to replace my cable on my in-ear monitor because it got broke. Sorry. Ooh, fire. Yeah. Oh, take it. All right, now I'm going to add in my air filter down here. Check this out. Air filter, dot cock wall. Watch it. Watch it now. I'm going to get you. So what I like about that is just a very slow, like rocking motion back and forth. I don't have to use my foot to do anything. It's just there and I can just kind of play it and just kind of flows in and out. Whatever. Gnarly, man. Yes. Yeah, any kind of auto wall type settings is so cool. Now, what's cool about that is you can actually have it set to have it to be the sync, so you can have it. You can tap in the tempo. So. 2, 3, 4. Maybe I do halftime. half that. So yeah, so now you can actually tap in the tempo depending on what song you're playing, and just have the sweep of the auto wall go with the tempo, which is great. I like that. Let's go 3/8. Yeah, I like it. I like all that. You can also have a mix knob here, so you can make it half and half. All right, there we go. Let's check the comments here. Drunken vibe. That's right. It's pretty bad. Seth, thanks for coming on the live stream tonight. I hadn't seen you before. Always happy to have new people. Can you show me the EQ? Do they have any different ones on the core? So yes, they have. Like here's the 10 band, for example. I'm running out of slots here. Let's go to here's the EQ. So we got acoustic sim, acoustic pre, auto Q 8 band. Bass EQ, I mean, just all the EQs you'd ever want is in here. So, this kind of deal. The Promise EQ, which is based off of, it's a dual bass EQ. But, yeah, I mean, I basically just choose the graphic EQ and sometimes the 10 frequency EQ, which is grayed out right now because I already have 2 of them in my chain, and one is for my clean sound and one is for my lead and my rhythm. So what did I do? Let's do this. There we are. Save that. Okay, let's go back to the Toemaster Pro now. Toemaster Pro, we're back. All right, we're going to make let's just make a brand new preset here. Oh, stop it. Let me switch this back. Here we are. Okay. We'll go here. So now we have a blank preset. Okay, now a whole lot going on. We can do add block, and we're going to do amp head. What I found is if you do a head and a cab separately, you can actually add like tons of heads at once. It's kind of crazy. So this, for example, let's choose a bassman, and then we'll just do a let's do a cream back 65. Actually, I don't want to do that one. I want to do something deluxe cream back. Yeah, that's what I want. Okay, so from here we got to turn the amp level up. And we also have to turn up the preset level. Okay, that works for me. So now we're a little dry. So let's add in our wet effects. So reverb, maybe a 65 spring. And turn it down. Okay, so there's that. And yeah, we can save it real fast. Don't really have to name it. We can add in, I mean, I really love all these overdrives. This all sound good. All of them sound good. But the Blues Maker, it's just a really good medium gain type option here. Okay, so now that we know that we want the rotary after our amps, let's go ahead and do that. See, look at all these options here. We got a lot of cool stuff. Let's actually do the vibrotone real fast, and let's take a look at that. See, I really want a mix knob on that without having to use a parallel option. So let's actually replace this, and let's go to hello. Let's go back to our rotary 122. I'm not a fan of that sound. I liked it better on the headrush, honestly. I liked it better on the headrush. Sorry. Nice, powerful sound. Yep, the tin band was added a while ago. Who knows, Seth? You might get an early Christmas present coming up for that tin band EQ. Who knows, though? Anything's possible at this point. Okay, let's clean up this amp a little bit. Turn off the pedal. Man, I really wish I could just click on that foot switch there. Let's turn all this down. Let's turn the treble back up, the mid-range down. Okay, and now I can click on the pedal. Okay, maybe turn the gain up a little bit. So this kind of just comes to show that what you really like about one unit is not on another, and then on the other unit what you really like is not on the first one. So it's none of these units are absolutely perfect, but I would say the Helix is probably the most comprehensive. It can do the most things without being a Fractal. Even though it doesn't have a touchscreen, I can get past all that. And I mean, Toemaster Pro is really good, though. It just sounds good out of the box. There's no tweaking. Honestly, the only thing, if I was able to just click right there on the pedal without having to open it up first and then bypass it, that would be great. That's really my only gripe. So if it can just do that, I'd be pretty happy. All right, let's go on to adding a delay here. They recently added the analog delay. Okay, and we can do this kind of thing. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, so you got the actual analog feedback. Turn the time up a little bit. Mix. So you can get a good slap back sound out of that, which is nice. Vibratone on the slow setting. Let's see here. Sure. Gosh, I keep forgetting. I keep forgetting I'm not on a head rush. I gotta do this kind of crap. Okay. Modulation. Vibratone. And we are gonna go slow. What song are we basing this off of? I mean, it's kind of a little too slow, isn't it? I don't know. I don't get it. I'm not a fan. Yeah, this is missing the mix option, which I know you can go in and do this kind of thing. Let's do one parallel path. We'll stick it up here. So. Then we'll do turn down the level. Okay, I like that better. That works for me, having it in a parallel path. This Reverend is very nice. I like it. Aaron, you gotta quit, man. Train kept her rolling. Slow is good. All right, let's try the slow setting on parallel. I'm fine with that as long as we add some dirt. Let's add some dirt here. Bring up some drive. Yeah, but who's going to help me carry it up the stairs, Aaron? Let's bypass that. Spin this down a little bit. You can see my guitar. Okay, let's go back to my delay. Let's turn this on. Subdivisions. Yeah, it's a cool Reverend, man. I like this. It feels nice. Turn that off. Turn that off. Oh, gosh. I think it's so dumb. All right, they have to update this. They got to change that in the next update. Otherwise, I'm just going to go mad. Not being able to just click on the foot switch on the pedal just to turn it off without having to open up the whole thing. It's just dumb. All right, I'm going to add another reverb here. I really like the cloud reverb. It's just nice. If Headrush had this cloud reverb, I would pee my pants right now. It's kind of like what Aaron was talking about yesterday during his live stream. Okay, the Headrush doesn't have the exact reverb, like lush, shimmery type reverb sound that I like. So then I would be forced to put a pedal in the loop. And that's just adding more complexity to the rig, because now you got to have extra cables and have to have a way to power the pedal, and I don't like that. So definitely having one unit that does it all, at least 90% there, is definitely is worth looking into. I'm getting muted. Yeah, I like the cloud reverb. Let's bring the mix of that down. Maybe the decay down. Mix back up. Hour and a half, folks. We've been going for a long time. Yeah, it's kind of a Strymon like. It is the best unit, Aaron. Why did you get rid of it? You just had to have your quad cortex, didn't you? And it has the IEC power cable on it, which is great. Another option here is, wow, I'm really running out of space here. Okay. Another option is to add maybe like the nebula reverb. Oh. That's just beautiful. That's what the headrush needs, man. They need something like that. I don't know what I'm playing. Oh man. Well, technically, the Toastmaster Pro only has 2 inputs, and Quad Cortex has four inputs, and it has its own 4 separate lines. So yes, if you like that aspect about it, then that's great. If the Quad Cortex had an IEC cable, I definitely would have kept it, because I did like the unit, but I didn't like the wall wart. At the time, I didn't like just a few like ways that you interacted with the unit. So I think it came down to how you made scenes, and it didn't have some other thing. I don't know. No unit is perfect out there, for sure. There's no unit that's perfect. Yeah, Michael. Michael also. Thanks for coming by. And please subscribe down below and click the bell so you'll be notified the next time I go live. If you have any questions, feel free to leave a comment on any of my videos or send a private message on my website. And I can get back to you that way as well. There we are. That is nice. I hope you have insurance. Oh no. Oh, yes. My doctor bills are not very expensive at all. Honestly, if you go and want to donate to the channel, you can go to my website, find a product that you like, and buy it. But you don't have to. I do have some Helix presets you may be interested in if you want to try those out. It's just a one-time $20 fee. But honestly, don't worry about it if you don't want to. It's kind of funny that I like the rotary sounds on the Headrush better than the Toastmaster Pro. I'm sure they're just as good, very similar on the Helix. But honestly, if you already have a Helix, then I wouldn't buy anything else. I would just use the Helix and be done. But if you're in the market for shopping around, then, buy some stuff with a good return policy, try them out, then just return what you don't like. That's what I would do. All right, it is time for me to edit a video for tomorrow and watch some basketball. So, yes, buy them all and link them all together. That's the cool thing about the Helix Floor and the Toolmaster Pro is they have four effects loops on them, so you can really insert all kinds of stuff into it. So you could have like a head rush stuff. You could have a Helix option going into the Toolmaster Pro. You could have a Quad Cortex going into the Toolmaster Pro. You could have all those going into the Quad Cortex. Man, I'm actually kind of bummed. If the Quad Cortex actually had an IEC cable power supply, I would have been totally happy with that unit. Because I agree, Aaron, it is nice and small. If it would have fit right here on my desk perfectly, and the tones on that thing are really great. It is kind of nice having the real visuals of the amps and pedals on the screen. That's one thing I don't like about Helix and also the Quad Cortex is they just give you little blocks with no real visual of what you're working with. Well, I guess Fractal didn't do either. They don't give you actual visuals of anything. But Headrush and Toolmaster Pro give you nice visuals of the amps and effects you're working with. So there's honestly no perfect unit out there. But really, Quad Cortex or Neural DSP, come on. It just needs to have a IEC cable power supply. It'd be perfect. It'd be the perfect little unit. But I think why they did that was, since it is so small, they wanted you to put it on your pedal board with other pedals. And if you're going to power other pedals anyway, you might as well power those and the Quad Cortex all at the same time. But I don't like having a lot extra stuff. I just want one unit that gives me all the tones I need without having to have extra pedals and extra cables and power supplies and all this stuff. So it is what it is. I care about the power supply. Because this is what I'm afraid of. I'm afraid that if it's on the floor, that dinky little wall wart's going to be sticking out and someone's going to step on it or I'm going to step on it and it's going to break. And now your $1,800 Quad Cortex needs to go in for repair because you broke the stinking power on it. It's just dumb. I just don't like it. I just don't like it. All right. I am going to watch some basketball. Thanks, everyone, for commenting and hanging out tonight. Thank you, Aaron, for hanging out. Special guy there. And, yeah, it was fun. I like playing around with all these digital modelers and getting cool tones and all that stuff. So I will see you guys in the next video. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe down below. Click the links in my description to Amazon, Zounds, or Sweetwater if you're going to buy something online. And check out the website, drmcfarlandstudios.com, for music theory, recording, Headrush, Helix, Fractal, Kemper, presets, rig downloads, all the stuff. So, see you guys later.